Okay, so first in the news, there was a news. This is Jammu to Srinagar Vande Bharat Express. Okay, so it was flagged off, and it will link the three important districts, regions. You can also say Jammu to Srinagar region. Okay, so Jammu to Srinagar direct link, and it will cover the. It will start the from Udhampur, and then it will go to the northwest side up to the Srinagar, and then it will link to the Baramulla as well. So we will just know, you will just know the location. So here somewhere here in near the Jammu, we have this Udhampur east side, Udhampur. Here this is Jammu. Okay, so in Udhampur we have this Vaishno Devi, so that you can be familiar with the location. And then in the north direction, here we have Srinagar. In the west of it, this is Baramulla. Okay, so it will goes through. This is Pir Panjal range. This is Dhauladhar range. Okay, so this is Pir Panjal range. This is Dhauladhar range. You must know all these. Okay, it is, don't confuse that Dhauladhar range will always remain into the southwest side of the railway link. Okay, important point is this railway link will pass through both of the ranges. Okay, so Great Himalaya ranges is upper part, and then you will have the Zanskar range. So Zanskar range here, then we have Great Himalaya, then we have Pir Panjal, then we have Dhauladhar range. It will connect Udhampur to Srinagar, and then Baramulla. Here we have the Bulal Lake, Jhelum river in the upper part. Here we have Kishan Ganga river. Here in the Jammu we have Tavi river, and here we have the Chenab river. Okay, so that's why Chenab river is crossing this railway track. So we will have the bridge. It is the world's highest railway arch bridge. Okay. So next, Chenab river we can know, important the confluence where it is meet. It originate near Tandi. Okay, so Tandi is, if you can say, this is Manali. Somewhere here north, little bit northwest, we have Tandi. Okay, so in Tandi, Chandra and Bhaga river will meet and make the Chenab river. So let's little bit about the tributaries. Biggest tributary of Chenab river is Marsudar river. So if we draw the river of Chenab, so it will enter into the Jammu region, Jammu Kashmir region. In Kashtawar district, it will go like this, then it will go down, then in the Ramban district, it will go like this, then it will go to the Raisi district, and then it will go through the Jammu and then Pakistan. So this is the Chenab river flow. Okay, so you will have this Tavi river, that's why the name Jammu Tavi. So Jammu Tavi river is passes through Udhampur and Jammu district. Okay, so this is the river, this is the right bank tributary, the longest tributary of Chenab, but in India. Overall, the longest tributary of Chenab river is Jhelum river. So Jhelum river will go like this, somewhere in Srinagar and Baramulla here, and then it will meet the Chenab in the Pakistan. Okay, so this is the Jhelum is the biggest tributary. Okay, and somewhere around here we have the Bhootnala, and the right bank tributary. Okay, here from the starting, if you say the origin, so this was a Tandi, so you will have this Chandra and Bhaga two river. Okay, so Chandra river is the left bank tributary. This is the Chandra river, and this is the Bhaga river. Okay, somewhere in between here we have the Baralacha Pass. So both the streams which meet each other at Tandi, they are coming from the other side of Baralacha, okay, and they meet at the Tandi, and then the Chenab river flows out, comes out, okay. Another important river is Neeru river. Neeru river is somewhere in the Doda district, okay, this Doda district, okay. So important is here Bhaderwa Valley, okay. So here the Neeru river, okay. So this is all about that a tributary of Chenab river, okay. So this is all about Chenab river. Next go to the, so this is the Chenab river here. So this is Chenab river, okay. So this is Chenab river, okay. This is the Tavi river, this is Tavi river, this is Chenab river, this is Marsudar river, okay. This is Bhaga, this is Chandra, this is Chandra river, this is Bhaga river, okay. Somewhere here is Baralacha Pass, okay. This is Marsudar river, so this is Kishtwar district, okay. This region is the Jammu region, this is Ladakh region, okay. So don't confuse that this is the whole Kashmir region, okay. This is, okay, this is the Kishtwar, then this is here, it is the Doda, then we have the Ramban, then we have the Raisi district, then here we have the Jammu district. So we must know all the district that it will passes through. Above here we have the Rajouri district, so we have the Rajouri river as well, okay. So this is all about the location and the map of the Chenab river. Next we have little bit about the this region. Important point are, see, this is the Jhelum river, Baramulla. Let's quickly revise all this, okay. So we have the Gilgit, here we have Baltoro glacier, ठीक है. Then we have the Batura glacier, here we have Siachen glacier, okay. Somewhere here we have Hispar glacier. So these glaciers are in the north to south as well as west to east, okay. Then we have this Gilgit river, Indus river, this is the Siok river, okay. This is Karakoram range, okay. Leh Ladakh range, okay. Then we have the Jaskar range, then here from here we have the Great Himalayan river, Great Himalayan range, then we have the Pir Panjal range, okay. Then we have the Dhauladhar range, okay. So this is Dhauladhar, this is Pir Panjal, this is Great Himalaya, Ladakh, Karakoram range, Ladakh range, Janskar range, okay. So this is the Jhelum river, this is Jhelum river, Baramulla, and here we have Bular Lake, okay. So this is it. If you people are seeing this much, this is the actually Mangala Dam, and this area comes in Pak occupied Kashmir, okay. So this is the Mangala Dam, it is made by the this is the backwater of Mangala Dam. So this is the Mangala Dam on Jhelum, but by the Pakistan, okay. So this is, that's why you can see this lake or the water reserve, okay. So this is it. Somewhere here we have the Vaishno Devi, okay. So next, so hydroelectric dam on the Chenab river, this is important. So Salal Dam is in the Raisi district, so this is the Raisi district. So if we can draw this quickly, we can draw the map. like this. So, we have the Salar Dam located in the Raisi district. It was the first major project. So, here we have the Salar Dam. Then we have the Bagligal Dam. It is in the Rambar district. Here we have the Bagligal Dam. Then in Kashtawar later project and the Dolhasti it is proposed. It is and Rattle is also in under construction. So, these are the important. They both are in Kashtawar district. Okay. So, these all the important hydroelectric dam. Mangla Dam was in Jhelum. Okay. So, you have to remember all these things also. Okay. They will not ask exactly in one of the match of the following. They will take any so many just like Sardar Sarovar. They will ask and they will ask this Salar Dam or Bagligal Dam, and you have to match the following. So, you have to remember all these things. Okay. So, in the next we have the prelims question. Okay. So, with reference to the Askani and Tavi rivers in the Indus river system, consider the following statement. Okay. The Askani river is formed by the confluence of Chandra and Bhaga river at Tandi in the Lahore region of Himachal Pradesh. Second point, the Tavi river, also known as Suruputri, originates from the Kailash Kund glacier in the Doda district of Jammu Kashmir. Okay. While Askani is major tributary of Indus, the Tavi river is a significant right bank tributary of Askani. The city of Jammu is located on the banks of Tavi river, which serves as its primary source of water. Okay. So, you must now to attempt this question, you have to know one thing, that Askani river is the Rigvedic name of Vedic name of what? Chenab river. Okay. If you don't know this, you cannot attempt this question. So, now wherever you find the Askani term, you can read it Chenab. So, Chenab river is formed by the confluence of Chandra and Bhaga river at Tandi in the Lahore region of Himachal Pradesh. Correct. The Tavi river, also known as Suruputri, originates from the Kailash Kund glacier in the Doda district of Jammu Kashmir. So, I told you it is not following in the Doda district. While Askani is a major tributary of Indus, so Chenab is the major tributary of Indus, Tavi river is a significant right bank tributary of Askani. Now, this was the Chenab, this was the Tavi. It is actually the left bank tributary, not the right bank tributary. This is wrong. So, third is wrong. Third is wrong means this is wrong and this is wrong. Okay. City of Jammu is located on the bank of Tavi river and serves as a primary source of water. 4 is correct. Okay. 4 is correct. So, 2 and 4 is correct. Okay. So, that is how you will attempt this question. Okay. So, only statement number 3 is wrong. Others are correct. Okay. So, you pause this slide and read the explanation. Okay. Next thing in the current affair is this. There was a news in the Indian Express that Haryana to Tanzania with state government said farmer bridge the gap. So, there was 1 lakh acre of farmland in Tanzania to provide lucrative avenues for state farmers and entrepreneurs. Okay. So, Haryana government has made an MOU with the Tanzania. Okay. So, this comes in GS2 and also obviously in geography, because we have to now go through the geography of Tanzania as well. Now, Tanzania is a mineral rich and available on this land is mineral rich and available on 99-year lease at significantly lower cost. Okay. So, if you read this article, you will find that the comparative cost to buy a land in Gurgaon or NCR region, or for that matter in whole Haryana region, the agriculture land is much higher than buying the land in the Tanzania. Okay. So, Haryana government has started a Go Global slogan. Okay. And seeks to offer safer alternatives to risky illegal migration. Okay. Now, geography of this area is, why it is important? Key investment areas include Morogoro and the regions between capital Dodoma and the port city of Dar es Salaam. So, actually if this is Tanzania, so somewhere here its capital, okay, Dodoma, somewhere here is Morogoro, and this is somewhere here is Dar es Salaam. This is the port city. Here you have the Zanzibar, okay, Lake Tanganyika is here, and the Lake Nyasa and Malawi is here. So, two important lakes are here. In the southern side you have the Lake Nyasa and Lake Malawi. Here you have Lake Tanganyika या Tanganyika, जो भी आप बोलो, okay. Other important thing is this is Zanzibar, okay. So, this is the island, okay. So, this is the coastal country, Tanzania. So, let us go deep in the geography of Tanzania. So, capital is Dodoma. So, this is Dodoma. In the south you have Morogoro, you have Zanzibar here, Dar es Salaam is this port city, and here somewhere here you have this lowland. You can see the lowland here, agricultural land and the mineral rich region. This is the whole Rubio mountain. You can see this is the whole Rubio mountain. Somewhere here you will have the Kilimanjaro, okay, Lake Victoria upper side, Lake Tanganyika here, and then Lake Malawi or Lake Nyasa is here. Okay, so you will have three lakes. In the northern side you have Lake Victoria, in the western side you have Lake Tanganyika, and then in the south and southwest side you have Lake Nyasa and Lake Malawi. Okay, which are the countries that bordering Tanzania? See, Tanzania is just below the equator. Okay, so line of tropic of equator, it is not touching the Tanzania. Okay, so now let us look at the boundary nation. You have this Uganda, then we have the Rwanda, Burundi, DRC through the water boundary. Then this Lake Tanganyika makes the boundary. You have Zambia, then Malawi, Mozambique, you have Zanzibar, then you have Kenya. Okay, and upper side the Lake Victoria, you have this Uganda and Kampala. So, somewhere in the Lake Victoria another water boundary between the Tanzania and Uganda. So, these are the important boundary nation. What are the important thing that you need to understand and you need to actually remember is the location of these lakes. Okay, Lake Victoria, Lake Tanganyika, Lake Nyasa and Lake Malawi. Okay, and the countries on the both side of these lakes. These you also need to know. I hope you all are with your paper and pen. Just make the diagram like this only. You don't need to do all these things. Lake Victoria, Lake Tanganyika, okay, Lake Nyasa or Lake Malawi, like this. Okay, so this is the capital Dodoma. Okay, this is the port city. Here you have Zanzibar. Okay, this region is mountainous region. That's why mineral rich region. Somewhere here in between you have also the plains. Okay, so you have this, here you have Uganda. Okay, here Lake Tanganyika. Here you have DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. In between all these two lakes you have this Rwanda and Burundi. Okay, if you go this side, okay, Lake Kivu you will find, Lake Kivu, and upper Lake Edward, and upper reaches you have Lake Albert. Somewhere here you have the Rwenzori mountains. Okay, so all these lakes that you need to remember. Okay, So here in the Nyasa you have Malawi country, okay. In the southern part you have Mozambique, here you have Mozambique, Malawi, DRC, Uganda, Burundi and Rwanda. Upper part you have this Kenya, Zanzibar, okay. So you just draw all these things, okay, on the paper. Now next is the Bargi Dam crisis. Now you know the boat capsizes, and that very sad image. There was a mother is holding her child in the arm, okay, and that was a very tragic incident that has happened. So question can also be asked on the Bargi Dam. So Bargi Dam is actually the Rani Avantibai Lodhi. The official name is Rani Avantibai Lodhi Sagar project, okay. So see, that's why these life skills needs to be learned. I request everyone, whether you are a boy or a girl, find time to learn the swimming or the self defensive things, okay. Try to find time. I know you people are very much busy in making your careers, but there is no use of career if these life skills I किसी को भी ज़रूरत ना पड़े, but we all must learn, and it should be like a normal thing in Indian culture. It should not be like a separate thing, okay. So it should not be like a extracurricular activities. It should be the normal activities that we all need to learn, okay. Now again, so Bargi Dam, Rani Avantibai Lodhi Sagar project, it's on the Narmada river, okay, near Jabalpur in Madhya Pradesh. So wide news, so content, vessel name is Narmada Queen, not important with respect to the UPSC. Now important thing, let's look at the flow diagram of Narmada river. So Narmada river start from the Amarkantak, these are the Amarkantak plate, okay. Here it goes like this, okay, and then draw into the Arabian Sea, okay. So somewhere here in the this Gujarat region, you will, when it goes in the north direction, it goes in the north direction, Narmada river, you have the Uttar Bahini Parikrama Marg, okay. So people circumnavigate this section of Narmada river because it is considered as auspicious if a river goes in the northern direction, okay. Otherwise it is the biggest river flowing from east to west, okay. So this is the Narmada river Rift Valley, okay. So important tributaries of this bank, Heron river or Sang river, Barna river, Kolar river and Tendoni river, okay. So this is the Heron river, Barna river, Kolar, and this is the Orsang river. In the left bank tributary you have this Tawa river, Ser Sakkar river and Dudhi river, Ganjal river, okay. Now the important dam location, Bargi Dam on the Jabalpur, Indra Sagar Dam in Khandwa MP, Omkareswar Dam in Khandwa as well, Maheswar Dam in Khargone and Sardar Sarovar Dam in Gujarat, okay. You must remember that this river is also for the very small segment passes through the Maharashtra. So if the question comes in how many states it will go, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, obviously Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and then Gujarat, okay. So let's go for prelim question with reference to the आप लोग इसको पॉज करके पढ़ना और इसे सॉल्व करने की ट्राई करना, ओके. लेट्स यू पीपल सॉल्व इट. Always focus on few things. Questions, read the questions, then check what is asked, correct options that you have to pick, okay. So I think you have read this, attempt this. Now go to the solution part. So option is only 3 and 4. Statement 1 is incorrect, okay. So it originates from Amarkantak. So in option, this is the very small Way of Vangar, no. It doesn't go into wrong हो गया. First is wrong. It means only 3 and 4. Okay, so this is wrong. Second is incorrect. It flows through a lift valley between Vindhyas and Satpuras. The Ajanta range is located further south in the Maharashtra. Okay, statement 3 is correct. The Tawa river is indeed the most significant longest tributary of Narmada. पता ही है आपको. Statement 4 is correct. The drainage basin encompasses Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, and small portion of Maharashtra and Chhattisgarh near the source. Okay. Now the next question is Narmada basin extend over the states of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Rajasthan. The question is Narmada basin extend over the states of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Rajasthan. Now the question asks about Narmada basin. Okay, so basin doesn't pass through the Rajasthan. Rajasthan is very above. Okay, you know Rajasthan is like this. Then you will have whole of Madhya Pradesh, whole of Gujarat. Okay, and then this is Maharashtra. This is the Arabian Sea. Okay, so river is like this. Okay. So Rajasthan is first option is wrong. The river flows through the lift valley between Ajanta and Satpura range. Okay, it forms Seva Samudram fall near wrong. This Seva Samudram fall is on Kaveri river. Okay. Now the question is incorrect. So two options are incorrect. So those will be the your correct answer. Okay. Okay, so all threes are incorrect. Okay. In the second, here we have the Ajanta range is wrong. In earlier question also it is explained Ajanta range is further south to the Narmada. So we have here the Vindhya range and the Satpura range. So all three options are wrong. So ask incorrect question is, so D will be the correct answer. Okay. Now the Sikkim. So why Sikkim was in news? First paperless judiciary state. Okay. So Sikkim is first in many things. First organic state. Okay. Now this is the Sorang district here is also designated to be developed as India's first organic fisheries cluster. Okay. So Sorang district. Now the 50th anniversary is also happened of the statehood. Now from political point of view, what was the amendment? 36th Constitutional Amendment Act. Okay. Next, Chief Justice of India, Sikkim as a first paperless judiciary state. Now look at the little bit geography of Sikkim. So Sikkim is the border state. Now border state, so it has the Nepal. It has the Nepal. It has the China or Tibet Autonomous Region. Then on the southeast side we have this Bhutan as well. Okay. So important river is mainly the Tista river here. If you can see, this is the Tista river. And then we have this Rangit river. Okay, this is the Rangit river. Okay, this is the Tista river. So Rangit river is a tributary of Tista river. Tista river is fed up by this Lachung river. Okay, this is the Lachung river. Now Lachung river is also fed by this Tuz river, Lachian river. So these are not important. Important thing is Tista river and the Rangit river. Okay. So now important passes here is, this is the Kanchenjunga peak on the border of Nepal and India, Greater Himalaya. Now we have this important passes, Nathula Pass, then we have the Dokulam Pass. Okay. So Dokulam Pass, you also know the Dokulam. So prepare that Dokulam. So Dokulam is on the tri-boundary area. So we have this Bhutan and the India and upper part is China. Okay. So डोकलम स्टैंड ऑफ बाउंड्री डिस्प्यूट था, इंडिया चाइना बॉर्डर भी होता है, डिस्प्यूट होता है. ओके, नाउ द रिवर्स आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू, पासिस, नाथुला, okay, and then the national park. Okay, so you draw the map and know the important portion. Okay, this is the Donkla Nakula pass, this is the Khangla. Okay, so you remember Khangla is in between Nepal and Sikkim. Okay, Doklam is at the tri-junction of China, Bhutan and Sikkim. Nathula is completely between China and India. Okay, so in the next portion we have this prelims question regarding the Sikkim Inspires program, which gained significant momentum in early 2026. Consider the following statement. Okay, so this is the Sikkim Inspire. So what are the options? It is a collaborative initiative between government of Sikkim and the World Bank. Primary goal of the project is to foster economic inclusion and provide better growth opportunity for women and youth in the state. Okay, so this is a question that I have framed more from the perspective that you know this scheme. Okay, it is not about the checking your knowledge. So this is the information via the MCQ. Okay, so you know all this, all options are correct. So you remember the Sikkim Inspire is between the government of Sikkim and the World Bank. This is important, and then this is the normal statement about it. Okay, so next question is, now consider the following statement regarding the Sorang district and the Doklam region. Now, Sorang district was established in 1975 to serve as the original administrative capital of Kingdom of Sikkim before its merger with India. Wrong. Sorang district is established much after the formation of state. It is not the new district. It is carved out from the earlier district. Now, this statement is wrong. Now, first is wrong. So, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Now, check the second portion. The Doklam Plateau is strategically vital tri-junction area between India, Bhutan and China, overseen by Indian Army, Sukna West 33 Corps. Okay, this is correct. Sorang district has been recognized for launching India's first organic fisheries cluster, making a new milestone Sikkim free organic mission. Okay, 2 and 3 are correct. So, this option is correct. Now, so this is the explanation. So, it is carved out from the West Sikkim district. Okay. Now, the Singo river was also in news. So, why it was important? Now, there was what happened, what is happening, what has been happening in region of Kargil area. There is this river Singo river. Singo river is very near from the LOC. So, if someone by accident falls in the river, their dead bodies sometimes fall in the POK district. I mean, the flow is very fast, so bodies just ran away into the section of LOC, and now there is no point of retrieving dead bodies. All the things, and after Pahalgam attack, things are also become more complicated. So there is a demand from the local people of region. So they asked for the repatriation of the body. Now families in the Kargil are demanding the opening of the humanitarian exchange point, okay, at Hundurman. Okay, at the Hundurman. Okay, this follows an incident in March 2026 where two young boys fell into the fast flowing Singo river. While one body was recovered in India, the other was swept across the LOC and buried in Gangani village. Okay, so this village is in the POK occupied region. Okay. So this is why it is Ladakh, POK occupied Kashmir. Now, why it is Kashmir? Because the latest Now this is the region. When Kargil's dead up end up in Pakistan, families demand exchange point as reverse sweep bodies across LOC. Now regarding the geography of this incident, Singo River. So Singo River source is Janskar Range, which also includes the Suru and Henel River. So this is the river source. Singola, this is the pass, remains a critical strategic point connecting Himachal Pradesh, Lahaul Valley to the Lahaul Janskar Valley. So these are the facts that you need to draw on the map. Now where it is, let's see, go to the Kargil area. So where is this Kargil area? Can you see? Jhelum, Kargil. Okay. So this is the Kargil region. Now you can see this dot. This is the LOC. This is LOC. Okay. Now see, this is the Kargil region. Okay, this is the Dras region. So if I can zoom things. If I zoom this region, okay. Okay, so let it be. Okay, so this is the region. Okay, so this is the Singo river, this is the Sigar river, this is okay. So you can see this is Kargil. So if somewhere here, अगर कोई बॉडी अगर इसमें फॉल आउट हो जाती है तो वो फ्लो के कहाँ चली जाएगी, पाकिस्तान में, जो बिकॉज दिस इज द LOC. दिस इज द होल पॉइंट. नाउ दिस इज द सिगर एंड सिंगो रिवर दैट यू नीड टू नो. सो दिस एरिया इज क्रिटिकल. सो दे आर डिमांडिंग कि यहाँ पर कोई एक्सचेंज पॉइंट डेवलप हो जाए. ओके, नाउ this is the area that was in question. So Kargil, now we need to understand little bit geography of the Jammu and Kashmir region. So the glacier I already told you, this is Batura glacier, this is Hispar glacier, this is Baifo, and this is Baltoro glacier, and then we have the Siachen glacier. Okay, this is the glacier from north to south and as well as to west to east. Okay, this is Karakoram Pass, Siok River, Nubra River, then Siok River meet with the, this is Indus River, this is Indus River. Okay, this is Indus River. Now this is Baramulla, Bulal Lake. Okay, now another important thing is this is Valley of Kashmir, Pir Panjal range. This is Pir Panjal range. Okay, now this is Srinagar. Where is Srinagar? This is Srinagar, and this is Udhampur. Okay, this is Banihal Pass. So we have this Haji Pir Pass. this is Banihal Pass, okay, this is Jojila Pass, Banihal Pass, Haji Pir Pass, okay. So if a railway line will directly cross through this is Chenab River, then this is Pir Panjal Range, okay. This is Naushara sector, very close to the this dotted line LOC. Then this is Punch. Then we have this Uri. Then we have LOC like this. Then we have this Kargil, and this is NJ 98420. This is the last recognized LOC point. Okay, and up that we have this Siachen Glacier. Okay, and this is the small portion that Pakistan has given to China. Okay, so this is the Desai mountain, and then there is little bit part of Desai plain as well. Okay, so this is all about this Jammu Kashmir region. Okay, so this is Tarbala Dam, this is Mangla Reservoir that I have already told you. This is इंडस रिवर पे कौन सा है, टरबला डैम इन मुजफ्फराबाद पाकिस्तान, मंगला रिजर्वायर ऑन दिस रिवर. ओके, so this is all about the map of Jammu Kashmir. What you need to understand the location of the cities and location of the river. So इंडस कहाँ से आ रही है, कहाँ से आपकी नुब्रा एंड श्योक जा रही है, झेलम कहाँ से आ रही है, किशनगंगा कहाँ से आ रही है, कौन सा जो लोकेशन है वो बॉर्डर LOC के पार है, कौन सा प्रॉपर पाकिस्तान में है और कौन सा आपका प्रॉपर इंडिया में है. ओके, तो दिस इज द तावी रिवर समवेयर डाउन द लाइन. ओके, सो दिस इज ऑल. Now the Hanta virus was also in news, so there was a ship going on and suddenly the news of people are getting infected, and then 2 or 3 people are, I am not sure 2 or 3, but 2 people surely they were dead out of this virus. Virus is important because the mortality rate is very high, 30 to 40%, here 35 to 50% is it is written. The rate of contamination is slow as with respect to the COVID, but the mortality is very high, 35 to 40% is very important, is very high. And for which strain? The Andes strain. Okay, so this is the Andes. So this is the zoonotic virus, means it is naturally occurring in the wildlands, and current outbreak strain is Andes virus, is endemic to the South America. Obviously बात है, Andes means South America. Which is the vector? Vector is humans via rodent, rodent to humans में आता है. Okay, so rodent में आपके क्या आएंगे, mice आ जाएंगे या फिर आपके rats आ जाएंगे. Okay, why this is name is for the hunt, this river is Hunter River, which is the river in South Korea. So there is a basically the original strain was in the Southeast Asia, sorry South Asia, South Korea, sorry. Okay, India's की risk अभी तो काफ़ी low है, ठीक है. Okay, so let's look at the why I included this in the geography lecture, because the ship passes through various islands in its journey, okay, in the Atlantic Ocean, and that ship, those islands were important, and they can be asked directly in the question from north to south, or they can also be asked which country has the ownership of that particular island. So look at those islands, this is important. Now geography of outbreak, this is in Argentina, there is a place called Ushuaia, Argentina. So यहाँ से ये start हुआ था ये ship. Okay, it will go like this, Antarctica, then it goes to the South Georgia Iceland. Okay, then it will go to the this Nightingale Island and the Testina Juchona. Then it will go to the St. Helena, then Ascension's Island, and then it will go to the Cape Verde, and then above then we have the Canary Island. So it is the journey of this ship. Okay, So, on St. Helena, Iceland, on April 24th April, dozen of passengers disembarked. Okay, this St. Helena Island, where here. A passenger who departed earlier died after traveling to South Africa. Atkinson Island में क्या हुआ था? An ill-bidressed passenger was removed and flown to South Africa. Atkinson Pass here. Okay. In Cape Verde, the ship stopped nearby but was denied docking. So in Cape Verde, they don't allow ship to dock. Okay. Then destination, it is traveling to where? Canary Island for medical care and disembarkation. Okay. So it is also already in the route. So let's look deeply in the area. So this is the South America, Africa, we have Atlantic Ocean, North Atlantic, South Atlantic. Now the important island is, so this is Chile, Argentina, we have this Falkland Island, okay. So Falkland Island, again it is administered by United Kingdom, but the claim is being made by the Argentina, okay. South Georgia and the South Sandwich Island, both again UK. Then we have St. Helena, Atkinson, they both are administered and ownership rights are with UK. Okay, then we have this Cape Verde, then we have Canary Island, then we have Azore Island. The PT means Portugal. Azores and Madeira, Madeira, they both island are of Portugal. Canary Island is that of Spain. Okay, so these are island of under the Brazil supervision. Okay, so this is Lesser Antilles, this is Bermuda Triangle. Okay, this is the West Indies, all these West Indies area, America, and this is the normal. आपका this is Ghana, okay, this is Togo, Benin, this is Burkina Faso. Which place this is? Burkina Faso. Then we have this Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea-Bissau. Okay, so this is the Niger River. This is Senegal River. This is Mali country. This is Senegal somewhere here. Here this is Senegal. This is Senegal, and that's why the Senegal River. This is Mali. Okay. Now this is the coastline, famous coastline. So this is the Grain Coast. First सबसे पहले क्या आता है? Grain Coast आता है. ठीक है. Then आता है Ivory Coast. Then we have Gold Coast. Then we have Slave Coast. So how you will remember? Gigs. Very easy. Okay. So gigs means this is for grain, ivory, gold, then we have the slave. Okay. So this is all. So this is all about the today's lecture, and I have covered all important news that is related to the geography, and also the were in news in the last week. Okay, so one thing that I need you to a little bit think about is it is more related to the more political and international relation topic, but it is also related to the geography. There was a news related to the this settler that you need to know. You need to read about what is refugee, settlers, okay, then immigrants, okay, then asylum, asylum seekers, okay, then citizenship, then citizens, okay. So you have to understand the difference between all these. Go to that. This is in the news, settlers, especially in Israel and especially in West Bank. So in West Bank, what Israel is doing, Israel has settled its people, and they are in majority. Actually, they are in majority, and there was news that they have killed, and they have taken the law and order in their hand, and they have killed many Palestine people in West Bank. Okay, so you need to understand the definition of settlers. Okay. Now, this is all about the today's lecture, and next week let's hope with the more and more news about the current affair related to the geography. Okay, thank you. Always remember, whenever you attend this any geography class of any teacher, have the map or have the clear blank paper and the paper ready, because geography is all about mapping. If you don't know the location, if you don't recognize from where the rivers is coming and where it is going, what are the mountains around it, okay, from where the transport route is going, and what are the communities that are in questions, you won't have the critical whole comprehension, because in UPSC question will not be asked directly. You will take the link or you will take the hint from the map, and then it will help you to solve the MCQ or help you to write more diversified answer in the mains. Okay. So thank you very much.